like that's a problem you fix within like the first 3 months. It's weird that it took this long.
Yeah.
Still enjoying your Apple Watch though?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Okay, cool.
Anyways, David, what you doing?
A couple things. First thing I want to talk. Let's just do Mass Effect because you were bringing that up earlier.
Yeah.
So we talked about it last week, just kind of more like first impressions type thing. I've played a lot more of it.
Did you get to the second planet?
Yeah, I'm a lot further. I've played now at least. I'm like 15 hours in, like quite a ways in.
I wonder if you're past me now because I didn't play it all this weekend.
Yeah. So I want to say a couple things. I love the game. I think I enjoy the game a lot. It is not as good as the other ones. We've already said that, but I will say this: The game, yeah, it's fun. The game is getting more and more buggier as I play it.
It's fine, is what that's kind of my impression of this game.
Right.
It's fine.
It was, before I didn't experience a lot of bugs, and I had this same kind of experience with Assassin's Creed, Unity, and I don't think Syndicate had the same problems, but I know Unity did. I didn't have any problems. So like people are bitching and moaning about it, and I'm like, what? It looks fine to me. I don't have people with like faces.
Just their eyeballs sticking out.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the videos online, but I am experiencing really buggy issues with this game, like when my character does that like quick jump or like the dash, it like she disappears. So it's like, well, she disappears for like a second, so I can't tell where like I went, and then it clicks. And like when you're in battle, that stuff matters.
Oh yeah.
So that's really frustrating. I just don't dash anymore, which kind of sucks because that's like a fun thing in the game, like the combat, the like I'm trying to think of like
it's like the fluid.
The fluid motion, like the parkour.
The yeah,
it's fun. Like I like jumping over stuff and jumping up in the air and shooting down and then jumping and punching the ground.
Then you gotta come back, So
it's cool. So that sucks, and the animations are getting worse too, which is weird because the game's been out.
Facial animations like while talking.
Well, I think there's later parts in the game that there are like big things that are talked about, and like it's so obvious at the end because like. When it's just characters talking to each other about like, this, that, and the other, it's like, whatever, the animation looks stupid. But when like they're conveying like a really big story beat and like the animation is way off, it's like, this didn't land. Right? This sucks because that's the story. And I remember last week I was like, it doesn't matter. But like there is a couple parts in this game, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's like a big moment of like, oh, that's the bad guy. That sucks. And it's like, doesn't land because the animation that's talking about it is so bad.
It's not even the animation. It's the way the dialogue is. They're recording the dialogue.
No, I didn't find that bad. It was it just didn't match the face. And it's just weird because I didn't think I would notice it as much, but it, like, I was like, ugh. I will say, I do love you showed me this because I didn't even know this, that they have the app on your on mobile devices called Apex HQ.
Yeah.
Which you can like send out your little strike teams and like I'm addicted to that now. I have like
me too, because I'm like
notifications.
Give me those research points, man.
Exactly.
Those Milky Way research points are hard to come by these days, and that's where all the best guns are.
But it is cool. It's stupid. It doesn't really add anything to the story. It's literally a thing you check.
I'm sure if we did the multiplayer more, maybe it's a little bit more something. 'Cause that's the multiplayer aspect of the game. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's not why I bought Mass Effect. So, I'm kind of currently stuck in a rut of just doing side missions, and I need to jump back in and start doing the main mission because like
that's where I'm at now too.
Well, the problem is that the side missions are not very good. Like, there's a couple that were.
I'm doing the loyalty stuff right now because I'm trying to bang everybody. I've got to establish dominance on your ship. By the way, I read that you can't
like
bang,
a cat peeing
you can't
on
bang
everything.
Everyone, yeah. As soon as you commit to one person, you can't just like hit them all.
You can't hit it and quit
you
it.
Can't bang them all. No. So I'm like, oh man, I got to commit to somebody.
Who's your favorite? Huh?
Cora.
I
was going after PB. Because, she's DTF from the very beginning. She just jumps around top of you.
That's right. She's very flirty.
Easy mode.
You know what's funny? She's the voice of somebody from Modern Family. She's the blonde from Modern Family. That's her voice.
The mom?
Yeah, I think so.
No way, really?
Yeah, that's her voice. And then the doctor that you can't, like, she doesn't go out on the You know who that is,
like,
right?
oh, we're patients.
You know who that is, right? The voice? That's Game of Thrones Marjorie Tyrell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's her voice. Immediately, I was like, that's Marjorie. Like, you don't pick up on voices? Like, immediately. I'm like,
sometimes
that's a person's voice.
Sometimes. To be honest, more male voices than female voices.
Yeah, I bet.
Anyways.
That's too easy. No, but...
I'm trying to do the loyalty missions.
Yeah.
So I went to the Hoth planet, did all that stuff, and then the next side thing is you need to go find the guy's ship.
Yeah.
That's where I haven't done that yet.
Have you met the Angari?
The Angari, yeah, that's the people on Volod and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Other alien race.
They all have like Australian accents.
Okay, David. So
it's like really weird, like when the alien all have. And this is
why does everyone speak English?
Well, that's fine.
Why is that fine?
It's okay because that's the way the game. Because you don't want to read. People don't want to read subtitles.
Give me subtitles.
No,
this is a freaking different galaxy. Why does everyone have 2 legs and look like humans and they speak English?
Well, they don't.
A totally different galaxy.
They don't in the. Okay, there's other aliens that don't look like that. The Hanar, they don't look like that. Okay, but it's just because you have to have combat.
That's from the first Mass Effect, right?
Right, they're in this. They're like the blobs. The pink fluorescent blobs. No, but
the jellyfish.
Yeah, there are aliens. They just don't. They can't. It's hard to make a game where.
Right, but that's from Mass Effect 1 or the first.
Well, it's from the first trilogy.
Galaxy.
Yeah, but I'm saying the point is because the game is a combat game where they want to make the same model of all the different characters.
I know, but that's lazy. That just bugs me so much.
You know what I get frustrated with?
But yeah, the fact that everyone speaks, like everyone sounds like Idris Elba, just different levels of like pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you. But it's like, why does everyone... But again, I would rather prefer subtitles to get me more immersed in the universe.
Well, see, I wouldn't mind
than everyone speaking freaking English without an explanation. Be like, oh, we saw 14 months you guys arrived here on the Nexus, so we scanned your ship and learned English. Give me that line of dialogue so at least it makes sense.
Yeah, or do the Hitchhiker's Guide, right? You put something in your ear, or like Sam decodes the language and says, I'll start auto-translating as I talk.
But when you read a codex entry from the Angari, is that what they're called, the Angari?
I think that's what they're called, Angara.
And it says, translated from this. It's like, okay, so that makes sense. You're translating this for me, but like...
They're speaking the language immediately. The other thing that I always find funny with this is like everyone has labeled everything the same thing, even though we're all different aliens. Like that's called the Scourge. Everyone's This is the Andromeda galaxy. Like we gave it that name in the Milky Way. Why did you give it?
Like I said, if they just had a thing, we scanned your ship and got all your knowledge from the Milky Way and made it easy for you when you got here. Great, give me that line so at least it makes some kind of stupid sense.
I know it's kind of nitpicking. I mean, those things don't matter, but
I don't think that's nitpicking. But
I was going to say it's an interesting choice that they've made in relation to the Paragon Rogue thing that they had in the original trilogy. That's not really there anymore.
No.
You don't have an evil good. No. But my question is,
but you do have decisions,
right? But does that affect choices later on?
I don't know.
Because Let's
go to the Mass Effect 3 thing and just do a different color.
No, I meant it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the
fallout. The ending.
It doesn't have to be the final decision. I mean, does it make changes within the same decision? The
widening
but you know,
like
of the
Fallout,
diamond?
where it's like, at this point he made this decision. At this point, it's gonna do.
No. But I think But there's part of me that likes that. There's part of me that doesn't like hide the Paragon Rogue thing from me, so that I make the active choice that I want to make versus like
I'm being the good guy. Or the
I'm
bad
trying
guy.
to min max, right? Or min max, right? I'm trying to like be the most Paragon so that I get the most Paragon points, and then I can get the Paragon choices versus which I never liked in the original trilogy because like I don't want to make that choice, but I know that that's what my character's the best move for me to make. I like this because it's hiding some of that, but at the same time, I'm like, is it hiding it or is it just not there, right? Yeah. And that's where I'm wondering, and I don't know. We'll have to talk about spoilers at some point later on, but I'm interested on like some of the decisions because there are decisions that you make.
There are
like casualties or no casualties. It's like, do you have innocent bystanders or do you not?
This is only a side mission. This is the thing, but like you kill the AI that the Angari, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Or like save that guy where he's being enslaved by the AI.
Yeah.
And Sam's telling you, it's like, oh no, that AI is lying. They're not really an AI. So it's like you can kill it.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, please don't. It has all this knowledge. And then you kill it, and he's like, oh okay, no problem. You saved this guy. That's cool. But it's like, okay, that seemed like kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
You made a big deal of it.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. I wonder if it pays off, and if it doesn't, that's not good. But I'm still enjoying the moment to moment. I just need to jump back into the main story because like the side missions in 2 were so good. Like the loyalty missions and the side missions were so good, and like it's really like Well,
it bugs me too a lot, and I don't know what get off my lawn, but a lot of the missions are like, especially the loyalty missions stuff. Like I feel like in the old trilogies, like you can complete them. Where now it's just like, oh, wait till it's on hold till you get an email.
Yeah, like, I don't mind that as much, just because it doesn't.
Unless it's like, oh hey, the next thing in this mission is on this planet that you haven't done yet in the main story. I get that.
But I hit on everybody. I'm just like you. Anytime that heart shows up, I'm like,
oh my God,
I hit on everybody.
He is so like into everybody. It's like, hey man, how's it going? Oh, just fine, just having a beer. Can I have that beer with you naked? It's like, whoa, whoa. I mean, I know you've been sleeping for like 600 years. You probably just want to get it in.
Come on, man.
But it's like
the old in and out. We'll get to that later.
The old in and out, do you? No, but it's just so ridiculous how forward he is. Well, it's like one, these are your subordinates. So like, it's fine when you're on these missions and you develop this relationship, quote unquote, naturally. But when you're just talking to the engineer and he's like, "Oh yeah, I play poker. You ever play strip poker?" It's like, whoa, so forward.
It's funny.
It's like the first time I've talked to him. It's like, whoa, jeez.
What's cool is you're playing the male one. I'm playing the female writer, and she's not like that. She's very like clumsy, and like she hits on people, and she's like. I think we should go out.
No, I talked to Gil in the back, the engineering guy, and immediately it was just like, you want to play strip poker? It was just like, whoa, man. Like,
a little heavy-handed there, buddy.
And there's one line where you talk to like Liam on the couch, and you're like, there's some other things we could do on this couch too. And
Ew.
then Liam's like, oh, I'm actually not into guys, It's just like, and Sarah's like, well, do you have to be like straight or whatever? I'm like, no, I'm just trying to do whatever I can, man. I'm just trying to establish dominance.
Seriously, like I said, you're that cat peeing on everything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's mine. That's mine. That's mine.
But you can't get into a romance. So like you gotta commit. And apparently there's a part in the relationships where you're like, are you in or out? Literally.
Okay. Moving on. My other thing for what you're doing this week, I haven't talked about a board game in a while. I think it's been like 2 episodes.
I'm pretty sure you talked about one last week.
No, I didn't. Okay, so this week I got another new board game called Viticulture. This is a 1 to 6 player game from Stonemaier Games. We've played